Let's see. Hello! Hope you're all doing well today. And that you're having a good day and all. I did a little recording of this the previous day or so ago. But now I'm gonna do a bit of streaming of it. Because that'll probably be a lot better. And hopefully I get through a lot more this time than last time. And just wait for this to load in. Okay, here we go. Oh, was there oh, there was maintenance. I didn't notice. I think it must have happened just a moment ago. Let's see. Oh, they released the displayed operators. Okay. So right. I do have a load of Arundum I built up. And I have a lot of tickets. We have some there, and we got the still got the temple. Got 3 temples for this. So we should be well off. Hold on. Is this thing doing that? Need these not to do this. Oh. Oh. And you have multiple windows. Ooh. Scared when one of them goes too far or anything like that. But yeah. And thankfully I have enough sandy potions and stuff. But we're gonna go straight into this. Because last time there was... Yeah. So I haven't gone any further than the first mission. So I've been clearing the first stage a lot of times, you know, 45 times. It's been a lot. I'm up to 900. See, I still haven't done it. And we start off with a little bit of story. So for anyone who didn't see the recording yet, just in case, the story premise so far is Scotty had just returned from a mission and was suddenly heard some singing through the ship and went to go and find it and found Glady, who is another abyss hunter, taking the unconscious body of Spectre. And so now she chases after them to come to Iberia, their home place. And she has had to change her outfit into that of a bard so to hopefully blend in and not get immediately arrested for being a mercenary in the past. So we're going to continue with this. Oh, it's a tutorial. Hey, we start with a tutorial. Okay. Make this a bit bigger for myself. Ore, Sancho! Oh! Creatures of the Abyss. Today, we will learn how to respond to the unconventional injuries. We've invited Operator Noir Corn to demonstrate in this simulation for us. Much appreciated, Noir Corn. No problem, instructor. Watch These enemies might look real weak, and normally for my defense, I'd say blocking them's a piece of cake. But don't underestimate your enemies. These weird monsters from I don't know where can cause extra kinds of special nervous impairment. That's right, nervous impairment won't directly harm you. Hold on, I'm gonna just adjust my volume so I'm not too loud. There we go. Hopefully that's a bit better. They won't directly harm us. It can ignore equipment defenses, functions, and keep accumulating. But once it passes a certain threshold, it'll bring about some serious negative effects. Oh, so that's what that little reticule on him is for. And pop. As accumulate nervous impairment exceeds his tolerance, the Warcorn receives a great amount of true damage. True damage is really dangerous. That ignores defensive equipment as well as prolonged stun. Yeah, that's bad. Normal treatment methods cannot cure operators accumulated with nervous impairment, which requires a partial manner of treatment to be carried out. Do you see those construction-like bell towers? Those are Iberia's emergency aid buildings, and can discharge a spray that persistently treats nervous impairment. The emergency aid building requires us to deploy an operator adjacent to it in order to activate it. After activation, this aid installs discharge a medical spray within a large area, continuously treating nervous impairment received by our allies. Ah. Interesting. Oh, more enemies coming from the top. Another wave of enemies has arrived, moving on a different path. Remember, active emergency aid building to respond to the nervous impairment from these creatures. The rest is up to you to handle. Roger. Ah, Operator Noir Corn. Wait, can a simulation really make you faint? Whoa. Where should I put it? Oh, they're going that way. Okay. We can put someone there. Up. Hmm. Nice. Submitting feedback to neural network. So yeah, it's good in these missions they always explain what the new stuff is before just throwing us into it. Right, onto the story. Let's see, the map. Ooh. Where are these? Oh, these crack tiles we can't place operators on. And, you know, for this, I'll try and organize this up a bit better. So we only have one area, really, that tower defense. And they're gonna come from there as well. So, we'll probably need someone to heal, someone to defend, and someone to support. So let's see, who do we have here? So we're gonna clear these out first. Let's see. We'll bring Exia because she's always good. Let's see. Ifrit just for a bit of overpowered use. She won't get too much use from the layout I saw. Actually, yeah, we'll bring Blaze, bring Mudrock, Spectre, Saria. Yeah, Saria's on her second skill. Who else do we want? We need a healer. Bring Shining. Maybe Shining. Bring Thorns. Myrtle. And where is Texas? There's Texas. I'll just put her on the first ability, it's better that way. We'll bring Platinum just in case. And let's see. What else do we bring? Oh, actually, we can bring Rosa in case we need that range area more cleared over. And we need a healer. So let's bring... just because of the aspect of this, we'll bring Whisper Rain for this. Let's see, what else? Maybe Warfarin as well. Is that everyone? 2 medics, 3 snipers, 2 defenders, 3 guards, 2 vanguards. Yeah, that should be good. Oh, I get coughs. It's always when you do streaming that dryness of the throat just rolls on. How do people do this? I'd like to know. 3:23 p.m. Overcast. Iberia. Salviento. Oh. A city. Life long lost. Lies half buried. Under dust and whiff of sea breeze. This is the place on the map. I can't say it smells any good. Hello. May I ask? He hangs his head low and does not speak. Nobody responds. Nobody so much as turns a head. Their eyes are open, yet all of them are motionless. Their only trait, unlike a statue, is that they breathe. Long and slow, they breathe. Monsters. They are all human in appearance, aside from being far too slender, and the clothes in near rags. They are indistinguishable from the Iberians met along the way, a far cry from the monsters of old Yosei described. They're all humans. She utters Iberian. Is this not how they speak anymore? Iberian again, the accent somewhat changed. Still, no one replies. Scotty subconsciously grips her case handle. Outside, she has ways of making those who will not talk, but it requires the target comprehended her speech. Moreover, I'm a singer right now. A singer doesn't do that. Mr. Hyosei said so. 99. A small shadow flits across the street. Someone's talking. With a fast step, she chases after. 99. A child? He mumbles a number. I can't have misheard. You. My necklace just... You will not escape. The child slips free of her grasp with the flick of the head. He scampers down an even deeper alleyway. 99, 99. I'm probably doing that bad, but you can't run. It's the weirdest child voice I've ever done. Why take what's mine? Why bring me here? Scotty tramples directly into a trap laid on the ground. A hole, a few ropes. The ambushes outside were at least much more adequate than this. Come out, all of you. Indeed, to find you anyway, quickly if you don't mind. In the shadows, some few scrupulous come to life, slowly easing towards Scotty. He is very peculiar. Quite cheat metal. Such a person I've never seen before. Nor I. So you do know how to speak after all. Who are you? A wandering singer. I know not a wandering singer is. Sheet metal, do not speak to her. Your face, unfamiliar, your attire, strange. You are not from here. What is your business? I want to ask a question. Your clothes. You're very new. Have you seen my fellow person? You have much strength. You are able to eat your fill. She came here before I did. Your case, very heavy. An instrument is not a light thing. The thing in your grasp, very uncanny. I assume your harps should come more or less the same. Looks the strings. Ears pained. It is a weapon. It is able to not be. Sheet metal. This person. Uncanny. Do not heed her. To speak. Very tiring. Bench. Let go of you, him. Bench? Do you mean this child? I didn't intend anything from him. He took something of mine. Things like that are significant. You came to rob something. I am only taking back what's mine, and looking for someone who can understand me when I talk. Our child, you may not touch. Our things, you may not rob. Your rules may not be broken. Sheet metal, you have gotten nearer. What are you doing? She is going to harm our child. Steal what is ours. Break our rules? She not our sister? If she is, she too has a share. She is surely not. You don't understand me. I'll go and ask someone else. You may not leave. One moment. Sheet metal. Ah! There. There is a hole here. Wood frame's hole. You forgot? Oh, it comes in handy after all. Those from outside. To our place. You should not have come. Oh. This is really weird. I probably should have given them more of a crispy, hard to talk thing. You should not have come here. Oh. Oh, what the shit? Hold on. Shell sea runner, a sea terror that grow 4 limbs but lacks an internal skeleton. It seems to have once hunted quadrupeds on land. What? What? I'm creeped out by that. Let's just get Texas to take a few hits. Basically a bone dog. Okay, maybe I should have faced her up, but I'll try and do a few things. Let's see. Wait, we'll wait until the enemy actually shows up before deploying more. Oh. Ah, now they're coming. Oh, they're coming from both directions. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, put them there. And then we will... Oh. Let's go... Go here. Bum, bum. I'll wait for her to proc her ability. They'll probably be all gone before I get through any of this. Da, 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 da. Ba, 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 ba. Speed this up. I don't think they even get a chance to even hit. Okay. That's Tom. Oh, there's the few hits. Yeah, they weren't gonna get through that. That was like so much firepower. Whoop. Whoop. Ah. Scotty watches as the locals fall unconscious. She picks up her suitcase. She lay it for a second on the floor. Ooh. Greetings. There's another one. Don't hit me. I'm not very much like them. I know you're good. You can understand what I mean. You only came here following Bench. Wood frame! Wood frame! He ran. I followed. You bear no ill towards us. All I ask is he gives what's mine back. Huh? Bench? What did you take? All shiny. All shiny. Hard. It hurts. That's not for you to eat. Pull it out of your mouth, quick. I'm sorry. Benj tends to just grab things he's never seen before. He doesn't understand these things shouldn't be grabbed. Ah, it's covered in spit. It's gotten your hand dirty. It's fine as long as I have it back. Gosh, he put it in his mouth? Genie. We don't often see unfamiliar faces here. Did you come from outside? I came from a city elsewhere in Iberia. It's very rare to see people from other places. Your clothes are very strange too. I've never seen material like this before. Does everyone outside dress that way? Only wandering singers would. Wandering singers? I overheard you talking to sheet metal, but I don't know what that is. Like me, they travel everywhere, occasionally stop over, playing the harp, singing a song. What about the case? What's inside it? A saxophone. A very dangerous saxophone. What's a saxophone? An instrument. Are you really a wandering singer? Mm-hmm. Ah. So what did you come then? Was it to sing? I came to find someone. Who? Also a wandering singer? Yes. She is a fellow of mine. We are colleagues. Did she come to Salviento too? Correct. Have you seen her? You haven't told me what she looks like yet. Oh well. I said it just before, but you're the first time I've ever seen anyone like you. I'll go and ask the others. Can you guide me? Guide? That trap was my making. I thought you would have known. I don't care. You don't fault me? I thought you would at least have reapproached me some. Let's go. I'm in a hurry. Alright. Ah! Why? Why did you suddenly stop? I knocked against your case. Ow! I forgot to say, what's in my case is useless to you. Apart from this, anything you might want, I can give you once you help me find her. I was only curious. Was I that apparent? As plain to see as the trap you made. Wow. Singer, you not only have a pair of nimble hands, but a pair of formidable eyes, too. Ah, she wanted to see what's inside. Curiosity and all that. 98. 99. How do I ask questions here? Huh? How do you usually ask them on the outside? The trump, she sets down the case she was carrying. With this. The saxophone? You use instruments to ask questions? Yes. Slam. Boom. Kapow. Huh. The sounds this instrument make are quite bizarre. It's very effective. They're usually open up straight away. If they don't talk, I change angle and go for another round. Then I have a feeling that you won't get anywhere here. Possibly. In that case, the two just now, they already got talking. Sheet metal? They shouldn't have even known of musical instruments. The people here usually keep themselves to themselves and don't pay attention to anyone. And they talk very infrequently. Even if they knew, they wouldn't understand how to reply. You paid attention to me. Probably because I'm a little odd. I'm not like everyone else. You talk a lot better than they do, too. Do I really? I'm so happy. It's all what Grandma Petra taught me. Oh, if you want to find someone else to talk, I can bring you to Grandma Petra. She's the oldest one of all of us here, and knows the most, too. All right. Come, singer. Let us walk through here. Here? 99, 99, 99. Do you mean them? You can ignore them. They're just standing around. They make it a bit of a squeeze. But it's alright even if you bump into them. They won't react, really. Will you, table leg? Hmm? So weird. What? She jumped clear over their heads. How did she manage that? She didn't even touch anyone beneath her. Do all the people from the outside walk like this? How magical. Yeah, I wish there was a bit more music in this. It's a bit ominous. Guess it's supposed to be. Made it. Oh. Grandma Petra. Grandma Petra. Oh, don't shout. Are you trying to shake my ears apart? Hehe, Grandma. You're so lively today. You're still, are you basking in the sun? The sun? Here. When did you see the sun? I've been waiting all these years and I still haven't seen the sun. Antia, what are you up to? You're always scrambling around doing this and that. Around here. Could anything important even happen? Grandma Petra, I'm fine as I am. Someone else wanted to find you. Huh? Where'd she go? Oh. Oh. Scotty stares fixated on the alley's other end. There's no one to be seen there, at least it seems so. How did you get all the way over here all of a sudden? Someone's watching. That's so? Where? I can't see anyone here. They're hiding very well. Not well enough is all. Why are you so grim? Aren't you a wandering singer? Shouldn't you be very used to people staring if you perform? You're right. Then let's make our way over. Grandma Petra's all right, in all right spirits. You might really be able to ask her something or other. Ah. I know this is supposed to be ominous and they don't have any. It's like quiet, but if it really feels like there should be some music. At a street corner, an old lady rounds a pillar, turning circle after circle. Her body trembles and shakes. Her gait is no hobble. Red sky at night, set aglow by fiery clothes. Beloved one, oh, take me to fly ere the blue ocean. Grandma Petra, what are you doing now? Antia, oh, curse you, Antia! Did you not see I was dancing? When a young girl is dancing, nobody can disturb her. Are you going to dance along with Antia? I don't know how. Spin a little slower. Watch you don't make you dizzy again. Nonsense! How would I get dizzy? I could round 10 on sometimes, and the whole city would clap for me. Take a little break. Look, we have a wandering singer here. She has a question to ask you. A wandering singer? I've never seen a wandering singer in a good long years. This sunlight carried on far too long. Why hasn't night come yet? Once the sun turns in, there'll be people playing away in the bar. Will you be playing in there too? We dance in the square, yes, right where we do. Oh, I could spin more times than you could count. I have a red skirt. Grilly, I must say, it's much more beautiful than the one you're wearing. So many youngsters want to dance with me. I like mine well. And most of them. Oh, she's this. He is the most handsome when he was young. Yes, Grandma Petra, you told me this. You've told me this plenty of times now. Besides, who's looking for me? Is it you? Your red dress is pretty. Red? No, I don't want. I don't want one red. The seawater. The seawater is alive. Oh no, here it goes again. Suddenly came washing up. Everyone dead. All so fine. So many fine people. The survivors had nothing either to eat. Manuel told me to take me with him. Then he came back on that. He said all the people left never came back. All of them had died on the outside. Told me this before as well. And then he said he'd protect me. He promised me. He said he'd protect me. But he only wanted me to fool of me. He wanted to swindle me out of my food I kept. I pretend to agree. I took the silver vase my mother left behind. Red. I like red. No, I don't want. Grandma Petra, just leave it, okay? You always get out of breath once you start going on about this. The one I brought to see today wanted to ask you something else. Ask? Who's asking? Her, a wandering singer from outside. Tell her who you're looking for quickly. Well, Grandma Petra still has the strength to answer. Oh? Hello. Who are you? Oh, there's some music. A wandering singer. I'm searching for someone just like me. Come from outside as well. An outsider? You're pulling my leg. No outsiders would ever come to these parts. They stopped caring about us long ago. You came to steal something, didn't you? You're going to steal my food, my clothes. You're going to sup up my flesh and drink my blood? Monster! You're a monster! Grandma, there isn't a monster, just a wandering singer. Red, I found one. Here, the singing has arisen. Manuel is waiting for me. I must go. I should go. Beloved one, oh, set aglow by my fiery clothes. Fiery clothes. I'm sorry, Grandma Petra is peculiar worked up today. Maybe I shouldn't have brought you to see her. I'll take you back inside. Give me a moment. Singer, are you still looking for the one watching you? Across the opposite corner, a dark shadow stows away in an even deeper clouds of gloom. I'm fine. Lurking trouble is like a beastling too scared to bear its fangs, no need to be care. Grandma Petra was... She knows of playing instruments, and she knows to dance. The way she spoke was akin to an outsider. Really? No wonder. She speaks of so much. I can't make heads of tail. She called me a monster. She didn't mean to. Grandma often sees things that aren't real. It's like she's dreaming all the time. Who isn't? She's taken ill. She can't answer your question now. A shame. Don't be worried. There are other brothers of mine where I live. I can take them and ask them in a while. I'm just not sure how they're willing to open up. Sometimes it's really hard to speak with them. Brothers? Yes, brothers. You're an Iberian too. Don't you call them so? My mother had no children, but I have very many brothers and sisters in this town. We're all brothers and sisters. That's what the law says. And you believe in those? What else would we do? When I was very young, Grandma Petra even told me that in those dark days past, we had made mistakes. In those times, each one of us only looked after ourselves, hiding in each home, never speaking. Sometimes a can would be dug out, and we would fight over it. The things gradually got better. Now we'll live together and occasionally talk. Everyone started to learn to share. We want to survive, so we must love one another even more. For love is the inseparable bond between us. We may not steal, we may not fight. Make on self sturdy, but our whole self sturdier still. Only this way we will bring a better life. This sounds familiar. Really? The priest says everyone from outside believes this too. I forgot to say the priest taught us this. He'll tell us so much every time. Most of it is lost on me. Apart from those few words just now, all I remember is we need to treat each other as brothers and be a little kinder to each other. I suppose it's a nice advice, isn't it? Priest? Yes. Just like you, he came from outside too. Though, that was many years ago. It was ever since he came, things improved. He's a brother among us. Is he alone? Most of the time he's alone. Oh, I heard Sheet Metal's friends. There was once more too, later on. Who? I've never seen her. She doesn't seem to show herself. Occasionally when the priest is speaking to us, she'll be standing behind him. Only ever see that one glimpse of her from far away. Alright. Why are you in such a hurry all of a sudden? Do you need to go somewhere? I'm going to the chapel. Do you know how to get there? Your chapel isn't that hard to recognize. The way there is not so easy. You need to follow the coast from here. Come, let me show you. Oh. The girl leads Scotty along the lengthy stretch of path. The two gradually near the shore of the chapel roof, always somehow in their sight, yet still far away as ever. Ominous. Oh. Why did you stop? Well, I'm gonna stop. I need a drink of water. As they say. So they followed. What do you mean? You've lost me again. That clinging beast. That's strange. You keep saying beastling. That should be an animal, right? We've got no animals here. They disappeared long ago. It's fine. Let's keep going. Very well. Friend, from the outside, you're in charge. What did you see? It's right there. But we don't usually go to the chapel at this time. I have ways in. We can enter? We all can. The chapel's entrance is forever open to the devout. The priest said so. But you wanted to see someone out, didn't you? He isn't usually at the chapel this time. What time is he in? Every so often he'll appear before us of his own accord and make friendly conversation with everyone else of us. If you have any issues, there's also times you can go and find him. No matter what it is that brother bothers you, he'll never reject you. On such days, until the sun rises the next morning, he'll be in the chapel waiting. That's right. He can help you search. I'm sure the priest would know more than us. Along every so often. Oh, I haven't seen him recent while. I'm not like them. I really don't count the days. But it should be the next 2 days. All our food is about to run bare. Alright. Strange. Whenever you say alright, I always feel like it isn't a sincere reply. No, that's wrong with me. The priest said we shouldn't doubt others. Ugh. They'll all say I'm so fond of thinking of all these questions, and it won't help me lead a good life in a way anyway. Were those also his words? Haha, he never tell me this. I'd slip off before he knew it. It's sheet metal and his lot. They all hate me making a racket, and it's not like I'm always itching to say so much. The people here are all too quiet. Whenever they won't talk, I'd get so bored, and the things I want to do is talk to myself for hours on end. It used to be that only Grandma Petra would talk with me, and now you too. Thank goodness. Oh no. Do you still think I'm annoying as well? Where I come from, there are many people who love speaking more than you do. Sounds like a wonderful place. It's okay enough. Where you come from, do you people dance? Like Grandma Petra was mentioning dancing in the square? Occasionally. Then why haven't I seen you dancing? I've noticed your harp. Grandma Petra told me. Don't you all dance around while you sing? My dance? None of you may see. Why? The time, the place, and those before me are all not right. You're so strange. Practically stranger than me. Just where is your home? Are all the people from where you're from as strange as you? Where I'm from, there is no home. And I do not know where my home is. My home is long gone. Well, that's okay. My home is long gone as well. Years ago in a gale, when the building collapsed and my mama was inside when it happened, and she's gone too. Oh. But that's okay. Everyone's in the same boat. If your house is gone, find another empty one and move in. Plenty of buildings fit the bill here. That's right. If you're not happy dancing, then you can sing for me. I've never heard anyone sing before. Maybe. Wonderful. Oh, visiting so many places has gotten me hungry. You're hungry too, aren't you? If you're hungry, you can't sing, right? Let's go find something to eat. Am I running too fast? I forgot you wouldn't know the way. Right. I'm Antia. Oh, I mixed up the lines again. You can shout my name from now on, and that way you won't be left behind. Call for me. I'll stop and wait for you. There's a lot of dialogue, but that's pretty good. Okay. So I think this goes all the way up to 8. So we're going to try and get as far as we can. Ah! Oh wait, I should check what the stage is. So enemies are going to come from the top. There's drones, possibly drones. Okay, we should be able to bottleneck them down. Use some potions. And I think after this one we'll do the headhunting. Hopefully it goes well in the headhunting. Yeah, I think we're good with what we have. Might switch out Platinum for another sniper. Let's see. Well, there's going to be air units, so maybe not Osmosis. Meteor. Shorts would be nice if her range was improved, but... Meteor. I like that popping noise. Whispering or Warfarin? I think we only need one healer. Who would we bring? Maybe a caster? Let's see. What the hell? We'll bring Dusk for the fun of it. Jodai. Look at you. Even now, irresolute. An ocean fish lost in its course. She glances at me. You wish to know where I have brought you. You're very much mine. Wait, I need to do something? There we go. You have not the qualification to take part in our congregation, yet your eyes tell me you wish to know just what we do here to her. Do you recover your kindred love between you? Could your heart be torn apart by what happened to the old relation? Do you feel it is unjust, and are you just thus angered? You are attempting to find what you cannot see. But of course, this is the expected response. You believe I wish to harm her. You are wrong. I wish to help her. Only by elucidating we're here, where all pain lies in its source, can I do better to assist you in excising the problem point. Is that not so? As with you, you voluntarily became one of us, wishing to melt into the ocean, true. Once you have completed this mission, your sordid nature will achieve purification. This is the ocean's charity to you. And in the end, charity alike will be extended to all our old relations, so long as they alike can relinquish their narrow views of the past enmity. To reunite you, that is the first step. To phantom you, that is the second step. And to come to the end, you will phantom us too. If you are able to reduce the nonsense by a measure, we may cooperate so much more harmoniously. I can also speak of things that will make you happy. Your old relation, the lucid one, she is already here. Scotty? She is not here. Naturally, she is not. Without my invitation, none may enter this place. She entered the city, you know that. You have expressed surprise. That is very interesting. There is no sound in this city that I do not hear. And he admires all I do, has granted me the power, given my life further reach, my perception, my wit. All are no longer bound by flesh you can see before you. I am approaching perfection. I will accept your grudges. As for your fellow relation, now, her arrival was sooner than anticipated. Abyssal hunters are bound by blood. She has no inkling of what awaits her. All you had to do was take the other way, and she has given chase here, not having once rested. Truly a camaraderie to make one gasp. Does she know the state of you nowadays? What will she do when she confronts a traitor? Will she trust in the blood binding old comrades rekindled? Or will a blade pierce through your body? I have great expectations. Turns to leave. You needn't hurry to find her. You've done very well. You've brought this one back to where she should remain, and led another into the city. He will be very pleased. He? You need not know. We simply wait now. We wait until the time comes. And naturally, you may find old relations then, and pass on our invitation. She is not sure to come. She will come. She will come seeking me herself. You're back again. We live in this building, northwest of here, north area. Look, this door still closes. A door that shuts closed is the one best friend on a rainy day. People are nearby, 2 of them. They are well, they're usually here. 130, 131, 132. Hi, Brick. Are you doing good today? 1, 2, 3. I'm sorry. Poor guy. Now he has to start over again. He's always sitting there, counting all the bricks in the street. Don't tell him I said, but each day's count isn't much like the last. And also, the one stone column. He likes making his way all around the street pillars. When it's all dark and rainy, he doesn't come out. He's a little old, and his legs are starting to hurt when he gets wet. You can just ignore them, and they'll ignore you too, just like they ignore me. Come on, singer. Let me give you the official introduction. In here is my home. Hi, She-Metal. Hi, Drywall. You're awake. Ouch. Hey, Wood Frame. You brought this outsider person in our house again. She's not bad. She's from the outside. Bench has taken a decent liking to her, haven't you, Bench? Well, don't bite. You're going to chew the singer's skirt apart. Cough. Not that'll come apart. All slobbery again. That's not very pretty. Ah! This rascal really likes taking a shining to you, singer. You see? Bench wants her to stay too. You are scheming something. Do not think. I do not know. This will not end well. I'm not okay. I don't have any plans at all. What is this phrase? Suit yourself. The rules may not be broken. Whatever by you or by her. I will be watching. We shall go. Phew, it finally left us. Singer, don't be afraid. This is just the kind of person sheet metal is. He may seem very frightful, but he won't really do anything to us. Oh? Okay, I know you're not afraid, since you're so much more powerful than them. I just wanted to say, if he really tried something, I wouldn't be scared of him either. Oh. Ah. You're sighing? This barrel's empty. So is the tray. Let me just think. Maybe there's some food under the bed. Is this the bed? It is. Does it seem very odd? Were the beds in your home not made of metal? I don't mind it too much. You can come find a wooden bed in some houses too. Wood's surprisingly useful. Wood can burn and make houses brighter and warmer at once. There are some times if you fall ill here, when the winters won't be kind to you. Look, this is my treasure box. Filled it with full of when I woke up this morning. Let me find a moment of dry seagrass outside. No, don't throw it on the floor. Even if we can't eat it, we can still pad the bed with it. You have a lot. That's right, I had everything useful inside here. Take a look at this. These clothes, I'm sewing them right now. I sharpened up a shell into a needle recently. It's so much better than it used to be all those years of one. Ooh. I'm fairly short of material. I need to go searching properly through the city's south. Maybe they've been buried deep and nobody's taken them yet. I'll be getting cold soon enough, so I need to hurry. No, you don't dare, Bench. You can't touch these clothes. They're for Grandma Petra. Her cough is just getting worse. Not this either. You let go. Wood frame. I've told you now how many times. It's not wood frame. It's picture frame. Also, you can't eat this. There's no point in even having it. Wood frame. Picture frame? You heard them calling me that? I only know you as Antia. I picked Antia for myself. Heard it in one of Grandma's Petra's stories. She was a girl just like you. She could really sing. It sounds much nicer than wood frame, doesn't it? Most of us here have no names. Whatever came to mind first is what we use. Brick's always counting bricks. Sheet metal has a sheet metal fence running all around his house. They can call me wood frame because underneath this picture frame is where Grandma Petra found me. You mentioned your own mother before. She didn't give me up to anyone else. Brave she was. When I was born, there were no children here. Children couldn't survive. Those years nobody dared go ask Grandma Petra. She gave me a share of food. Don't let her pert health now fool you. She's this city's most fearsome person by far. Oh? Even sheet metal fears her. Oh. Things are much better now. The priest taught us how to survive. Just look at the bench and those children over there. I believe in this place of ours becomes a lively one someday. As long as you don't keep taking what's mine. You're a good kid still. Aren't you, Bench? Doesn't matter if anything else gets taken away. Every night when I go to sleep, I hide this box away. I wouldn't even know how to find it. Ugh. I'll have to go yours or mine. Here. I understand hiding things is bad. Singer, you wouldn't go tell anyone else, will you? You're not interested in my things to boot. Do you trust in me? You're a guest. Grandma Petra taught me that we should probably receive guests. There it is. I knew it was here. Look, there's one bin left. This odor. It's half a month old. It's quite fresh as a fish. Go. Wow, that's really gone off. Pull it apart, and then this half is for Bench. Here, Bench. Food for you here. Ah, ah. He swallows it. Alright, this half is for you. Leave the bones when you're done eating. I can boil them to make soup after. I can go find food for you too. But the day still hasn't come. If you went out now, you probably couldn't find anything to eat. Can't say until I try. Huh? She talks so sudden, and she's gone. Seriously, how odd she is. Wow, they have like nothing. To the point where they're eating gone off old fish from a month ago. The wondrous singer in the red dress, carrying her tremendous case on her back, strolls casually through the streets. Still no one heeds her, and the street still an ashen, not mauves, but a flutter of red. Still following. Scotty suddenly picks up the speed. The indistinct shadow sweeps through the way and the manner of given up by a gale. It is as if she is about to charge headlong into the ocean, and then to a sudden halt. The singer in the red dress clutches her harp to her chest, using one hand to clamber on nomadic city's wreckage. Her vision sweeps past the chapel towards the high cliff, resting on the pitch-black sea's surface. A sea positively calm. From a crag hanging over 10 meters high, she leaps down. Oh. The shore. She has gone to the shore. Yes, sheep metal, your thinking is correct. She wants to enter the sea. She intends to set into it. This time is not yet come. The priest spoke so. The tide must flow and ebb 100 times before we are permitted to enter the sea. Sheet metal, we cannot come here. The shore does not permit us to. This is meaningless. We will lock her. Lock her? As if we could defeat her. Priest spoke. We must wait 100 times before we may go. It is only the 99th time now. She will obtain nothing at all. The shore today has nothing at all. So what is she looking for? Sheet metal. It is bitterly cold here. I am hungry. You cannot come here, and you should not ask. What? Is there anything in the sea? I do not know. Even if you knew, what then? I do not know. Sheet metal. What you say, I do not know of any of. I do not understand. Where is the furthest we have traveled in the past? The westernmost of the west. A long time ago. In those days, we were no taller than this. We could still collect food in the town. Borderline. We do not often say this word. We have seen the city's edge. That was you, sheet metal, not we. At that time, I was dizzy with hunger. You said you wanted to go further still. You wanted to push your luck. It was to try my luck. You never could make any sense. The priest gave you such years of teaching. you could never learn. Yeah, sheet metal, you make sense of me. You said so, at that time too. You have always trusted me. You let me take the can you kept. I traveled another day. And then you came back? Yes, I came back. You ate nothing for several days after. I thought you wanted to starve yourself to death. I thought of it. But what meaning would starve myself have? After all, we will all perish, come not too long. You are giving me shock. You said that back then too. I do not know what you are talking about. Afterward, the priest came. It was only when he came that I felt a change. We all changed. The priest has a good life. He says we can have one. What he says is true. It is true, because it is the truth. He let us see it. Because of the priest, I survived. We all survived. That is very good. That line no one can cross. Is that line the seawater line? All lines, just like the traps wood frame makes, they stop even outsiders. We cannot exit either. That is for the best. Sheet metal, your leg is going to meet the water. Water? Yes. I shall not cross. Even if I crossed over, there may not be nothing there at all. Phew, sheet metal, you finally stopped walking. You scared me just now. Do not like that. Asking many questions. You are like wood frame. When you always ask, she has always strange. The priest said that too, that something is wrong about her, did he not? Questioning cannot be help us. Only answers have any meaning. You impress me so, sheet metal. You are the only one who remembers the priest's words as strongly. Look, she has stopped walking along the shore. Sheet metal, where are you going? Are you going to follow her too? No, that is not the right way. We must not. We cannot follow her. Even I know we cannot defeat her. We do not have the way to drive. Whoops. Sorry, I tried to grab something there. She cannot return. That is a very good thing for us. I want the big case she has. This is surely much to eat inside. The case is not here. She took it. There is only things. This. She placed it on the rock. Do not know what this thing is. She is always holding it. Should be good. No? May I try a bite, sheet metal? I'm so very hungry. What is this? I have never heard a sound like this before. Plunk, plunk, plunk. Stop it quickly, sheet metal. The sound is making my stomach and teeth shake without end. If you are fond of holding it, then hold it. I'm going back after all. No meaning. This also has no meaning. This useless thing, it should be left on the ground to rot. Oh. The whole way, I thought it was somebody else following me. You return. You were able? Nobody who goes to the shore at this time will return. You want to enter the sea. I'm just taking a walk around the area. Is there anything in the sea? There's nothing at all. That cannot be. You've turned stranger and stranger, sheet metal. You are still asking these questions I do not understand. Did we not come here to block her? Now she is heading back. We may go back. You saw it. You know. Sheet metal. You are shaking. Have you become ill? Oh. Don't come near me. And what if I do? Will you beat us? So we are lying on the floor like before? There is something in the sea, correct? Don't move. Ah! Drywall! The stone. Her movements are truly fast. Was that a sound from my mouth? Sheet metal, I made a sound. My heart is beating wild. Have I become ill too? I believe your head will explode with a bang. Just like a shell smashed open. There will be something shiny, bright white inside. Will I die then? We will not know the next time we try. What has fallen apart now is something else. I have never seen things like this before. Why can it still move? Run. Head back to the city, quickly. Remember to leave my harp here. Oh. Oh, now we get the fight. Da 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 da. Ba 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 ba. Ba bum ba bum. Oh. Ba ba ba. Ba ba ba. Ba ba. It's like a party going on with all of them going around like that. Okay. Sounds like we should start getting this going. Bum, 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 bum. Let that do that one more time. Oh. Oh. What are these called? Floating sea drifters. A sea terror that floats in the air. It seems that the next generation will be even more proficient at swimming through the air. Attacks inflicts a nervous impairment. Okay. Maybe I should have brought multiple snipers. Ugh. I'm worried about that nervous impairment. Especially since there's no... what do they call them? Shame I can't heal the nerve impairment. Can I? We'll just put it there. What was that? Healing. Yeah. Probably have to see when that ability activates. But yeah, those ones are probably the difficult situation. Ba -ba -ba. Ba -da -da -da.
私を呼び起こしてくださったのはあなたですね。この一撃で
Hey. Ba 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 ba. Come on, submitting feedback. Huh? Oh, the dialogue. Oh, nighttime. Ah, you're back. I was just about to find you. How come that sand stuck to you? Did you go to shore? Yes. I told you not to go, but you don't listen. Hurry, come inside with me. It's warm. No need. Fine. This is for you. I found something to eat. I gave those clothes I half sewed to the uncle fireplace and took some things from him. He's got quite a lot of food left, so you shouldn't mind. It'll be forever before I can keep winter comes. If I just work a little more, I'm sure I'll find materials to use. This is shell meat. Just what is it you're eating? Ow, it hurts when you grab me like that. You're much too strong. What is it you're eating? We picked them off the coast. There is no food to see here. Nothing to harvest whatsoever. This part of the ocean is silent. I told you. If you went to the shore today, of course there'd be nothing to eat. Time has to come. What timing? 100. 100. Oh no, I haven't paid attention to the count. We're already at 100 then. As if receiving some sort of signal, each busied person scattered all across the street assembles together. From all their mouths the same number comes, as they surround a pot. One after another removes something identical thing from it, and then silently leaves. The pot? Weren't you asking me where the food came from? On every 100th flood and ebb of the tide, the grown-ups all gather together like this, and each one takes a shell out from it. The shell in the pot are more importantly white ones, and only one is red. Once the sun goes down, the one who has taken the red one goes to the shore, and on the morning of the next day, there will be food all over the shore. And the one who went to live in the sea, just as the law say. You believe in this too? Well, where else would you think they go? Oh, sounds really suspicious. 100. It has finally come. Here, wood frame. Why that face? This is a good day. Very soon, out of us, another lucky one will be chosen. This will leave before us to live a better life. Come tomorrow, we will even have fresh food aplenty. We will all survive, no matter whether gone to the sea or left to the shore. You do not need to worry. You are already old enough. Very soon you will join this too, and have the greatest opportunity. For now, you may go as before. Give your blessing to the sibling. Sheet metal, I. You have fallen over. True hopeless. What happened at the shore? Earlier weakened your legs. I do not understand why. I am so hungry. I have no strength. I am ill? I am going to die. That is right. What about the shell? The one I drew. You dropped it to the ground. Is it the red one? Can I go to live in the sea? In the sea I will no longer hunger. Is that not right, sheet metal? I will live a good life. You will bless me too, as the priest told you will not. You have mistaken it. Take it. This is your shell. Look carefully. What color is it? Do not let the salt water muddle your mind. A white one. Why would it be white? Did I see wrong? I could not have. My eyes are very fine. It's a string. You are here too. So this is how you use that thing. Cuff. Sheet metal. The shell in your hand. Your hand is clutching so tight. It is bleeding, is it not? I can see the reddest red. If it's a blessing you want, I have none for you. You understand nothing. This is what is truly meaningful. I know at least where I should go. I will very soon learn. What are you all doing? That outfit. It's an Inquisitor. What is an Inquisitor doing here all of a sudden? They come so rarely. It was many years ago when an Inquisitor last came. I was still very young. Oh, couldn't find any more food. So everything was a mess. Every day, people passed away. Inquisitor took people away. Those people never came back. Since then, the day has become bleaker. We will still starve or die of illness, but at least we won't. I mean, that's an Inquisitor. Oh. Shh. Singer, don't anger her. She doesn't seem very happy. I've seen what happens here, and I have heard it. You're plotting to send someone into the sea. Do you not know what you're trying to do? Speak. Why don't you speak? I don't like it. I don't like anything about this place. Disease, famine. I thought I'd seen it here. With how hard it is to escape from. According to prior reports, none of you should be alive at this point, after all these years. Yet reality begs to differ. You all seem to be in better shape than I imagined, yet blighted all too fiercely. Do you all understand what your actions will even eventually cause? Look at me, answer me. Do you not know who I am? You are an Inquisitor. Thus you are required to answer me, citizen. This is the ocean's choice. The ocean is the choice, is the one who accepts it. This isn't right. What in the world is the ocean's choice? As if the ocean had some kind of will of its own? A truly unsound suggestion. The way I see it, you are conducting a collective murder. How could anyone enter the sea and survive? On what basis do you sentence the innocent? Entering the sea is not death. How do you know? Do you know? That's irrelevant. I know that their department will, in all likelihood, be more terrible than death itself. And right now, I witness that you are coercing one amongst you. We are not making them do it. This is of their own choice. If they want to go to the shore, we will not obstruct them. The laws do not say they cannot do this. Unbridled nonsense. This is not only way proper. Then what is proper? You are an Inquisitor. You may indicate us. At the very least, I know more about wrong than all you seem to. What you're carrying out is impermissible conduct. Whether you see it or not is still a smell and an odor of wickedness. Oh, it seems you do not fear my sword. Perhaps, though, truly, you don't consider this a homicide. You fear not death yourself. You'll become a monster before my very eyes. Or yet, I suppose there's someone who wants you to turn into a monster. And maybe insanity was tugged astray by some actor. I will unearth the sins of the source, I swear. I'm out of here. She's the one I can't hold it in. Can't hold it in. It's nothing to do with me. Who is she? Do you mean the Inquisitor? At least let her try. Oh. Looking awful the house this whole day. Don't need to follow me. Can you really find what you're looking for, turning through one building after another like this? I'll keep looking then. Driving the city south, west to east would take the whole 2 days. Didn't come to follow me. Does the one you're looking for? Didn't she mention any specific place? It'll be dark. Singer, have you readied anywhere to stay the night? Anywhere will do. You can head back with me. I've mentioned the building to the north a little better for wear. Plenty of us living there. Look, it'll be fine oil. Left it from all last night. Uncle Fireplace was up early to light the lamps. Nice and bright. I'll be fine. Scotty randomly kicks open a random side door. The door belongs to a half-collapsed building. Oh. I'll stay here. This one? This one hasn't had anyone in it forever. I don't care about that. Never mind a bed. You'd barely find a single, even nook in there. Can't lie down. Why are you going to sleep? Standing, sitting. It makes no difference. Incredible. You're so strange. I didn't know wandering singers were like, but feeling you give me isn't like them. Thought people who love to sing would love to laugh, joking. Not like you. You barely talk. And who would people who love to dance not mind sitting somewhere dust-caked like you are, getting your skirt all dirty? You should go home. And you're annoyed with me now. This is no good place, as you said. But I want to keep you company. I don't need company. I realize you've stared outside the whole time just being here. Where are you looking? The shore? Chapel? Are you going to head there again tonight? To climb the hill? And take a look inside the chapel? That is none of your business. True, it isn't. I'm just curious. Take it. Your harp? What are you giving me this for? You've been eyeing it the whole time. You want it, just take it. What a pretty harp. Look, look. Such a nice sound. But I have no clue what to do with it. I can only watch you use it. Then what do you want? Do you feel as though I'm following you because I want what's yours? I just wanted to follow you, really. I know the only thing on your mind is finding someone. Finding that fellow of yours. I need to verify a few things. You've been searching for her for many years now, haven't you? That's the feeling you give me. The moment I mention finding her, the look in your eyes is different. There's the eye of someone who's been on very many journeys. There's time when the look in Grandpa Petra's eyes is the same. So wonder. Okay, free from yourself. What? Burdens like this are too heavy. Don't understand what you mean. No matter how long you persist, from 20 to 30 times, whatever you will only be freed. No one can persist a long time. Besides, what are you saying here? I'm saying you might just be the kind who are fated exceptionally well. You don't have to search for her anymore. Here, only those who are without burden can live for very long. Their minds are fixated on one thing for so long they go mad. Don't take me just for someone young. I've seen a lot of people go mad. Don't understand. Don't understand? What happened between you and the past? The things of the past, are good or bad, can crush people once too much masses. Just like I am unsure of Grandma Petra's illness has gotten worse every time she brings up the name Manuel. You're still young. You still don't need to have such a hard life. Things aren't as simple as that. Simple or not, you can try talking about it all the same. I'll be right there. I want to hear. There. Even if you don't pay a mind, just leave. More pay? Oh, and more you'll drown. Oh. Here you go, drink up. Stop, this is too much. Leave a drop. Need something to help me sleepless nights. Goddamn, you piece of work. Ah, so you're the disaster. Got 2 unkilled. Damn, Papa couldn't. Oh, this is the. Ah. Can't atone our poor koal. Can't deal with it. Sorry. The enemy's aim was me. No one who's near me has a happy end. What you're saying, you're cursing me, aren't you? You should keep your distance from me, too. That I can't do. Don't have to ask me twice. Alright, Cincher. That doesn't mean I believe you're some ill omen. This line of work's bloodthirsty, and the idiot it's listened to his papa. Died, and he died in some goddamn mystery asshole hands. Even if you couldn't do anything, did you ever have a chance? It's not hatred I can avenge. Got nothing to do with it either. Once you're done with the drink, we'll be off again. Going wherever we go. Alright. You bastard. Where are you always like this? Can't you even find a kind word? Not so much as a profanity, huh? I've never been too good at language here. I'm still not. Nah. You're just not willing to admit you're made friend. Damn it. If we weren't apart, you might as well spare a couple more words. Where are you heading next? I don't know. Same as ever then. Drifting here and there, taking on a mission with no point, fighting wave after wave of enemies who couldn't even take you if you were using one finger. Like living an unending dream, isn't it? This guy tilts back, swig. The alcohol seems to be without a shred of effect on her. Then where can I go, in your opinion? We're all bounty hunters in the order of making. There's nothing left. Savage or less. There's not even an automatic toilet. I don't want to be in a place that doesn't need me. Why should I be here? Speak ignorant, but plain insatiable. Oh. Can't figure it out. Hold it. Did you just crush a few bottles? Beheading prey, disposing of the enemies. I'm born to do this. They all die, and I live on. What do I live on for? Why do these disasters always come calling, but never kill me? Always the ones by my side. Yuan, was I a good person? I don't need you to tell me, you damn Ager hag. Then why? Why is it always them who die? I await, I search, I make sure all those shadows pursuing me will be slain. But I can't even find them. I can't even catch sight of them. So what am I meant to do? What can I even do? Except keep far away from everyone? Who can even tell me at this point? Fine, you win, Takat. This whole ball's yours. Down it. Give crying your eyes out a go, like me. Then get some proper sleep. Doesn't do much. I've already tried. Go dream. We'll find some clues. You know, like a treasure map that belongs to you. Find it. Then you can cover it your head and move forward. It beats being stuck in circle in place. Ah. Treasure map. Oh, he did give her a treasure map. Singer, are you okay? No, you can make that sort. It's fine. And then you started pinching this thing. If you didn't treasure it, I would have believed it was some awful artifact that angered you so much that you wanted to pulverize it. You don't look very angry at all. This is hers. Her? The fellow you're looking for? Fine. I can see you just won't give up. She's not a burden. She's the one who helped me. She revealed a course of a craft for me. If I keep following its direction and sailing on, maybe I'll find an answers. Singer, what are you looking for? I still don't know. It may be who I am. It may be what I should do. When you're searching for things in the ruins, do you know what you're possibly going to find? Wow. Put it like that, I actually don't know. I think once I've found it, I'll know. Let me in! Shoot. Singer, don't cross words with her. Open the door. Why? You're not an Iberian. Say what you will. That's an Inquisitor. I know you're in there. Don't get cocky about your disguise. I saw you the moment you entered the city. Open the door, citizen. You don't know what kind of person you're sheltering. Sheltering? No, I didn't mean to hide her. I'll give you to the count of 3. If you don't open up, don't blame me for being discourteous. 1, 2, 3. So much dust. How long has this place been uninhabited? Aha. Aegar, I have found you. Oh. Inquisitor's blade is keen and swift, the air itself practically sundered by it too. The one meant for the blade dowsing turns her waist sliding to the side in one unfathomable motion. She keeps close with the blade point, and it follows her unerringly, yet it cannot split even one of her hairs. What fast moves! Singer, did you dodge? That posture, I can't imagine it myself. Stood on the chair, the backrest. Wow. A fluke and no more. I must see for sure. How long does your good luck last you? She dodged it again. Oh. Super agile. The stick of yours is useless against me. Stick? This is affront. You will pay for your false words. Oh. So strong, the chair is apart. Can't bear to watch. Oh, the singer. She evaded it all, the nimbleness. Doesn't like she's forced. So beautiful. Oh, there's a lot of that. Sweat drips from the young Inquisitor's flushed face. Her blade hand is still steady, but her breath comes faster. Now across the room. Distance. Speed! We're gonna speed. It's a lot of just combat. The steel of your country, stowing away its shadows. Yeah. So they're fighting. Slant away. The slash of the cut against the wall. Is the Inquisitor tired out? Heh. A moment doesn't my sword even slant. The wall collapsed. Whoa. How fortunate we're now on the other side. The singer has no way out now. The Inquisitor did that intentionally. Nowhere left to hide. Take the blow and crimes put you on trial. Hey! Ow. The blade casually blocked. I'll put the strength rehearsal of Aegar. Just what are you? A wandering singer. Drivel. I've been following you ever since you entered Salvianto. Who are you fooling? What wandering singers has such skills? Seems Mr. Jose wasn't wasted as ever. And who is this Jose? You're acting at the shore. I saw it all. Was there furries? Okay. Seeing the enemy following the sword hands. However, Scotty is open, head and toes, defending it all. Whoa. Confess, why have you stolen into our lands? Care too much. So strong. Oh. Oh, that's a nice close-up of her face. I'm an inquisitor. All things that occur in Iberia are my business. All errors prescribed under the law, we find, we even out. Ah, members of Groan, city is of Eve. No, perhaps it's come to a lair of evils. All of these anomalies are your doing. Oh, she thinks she's to blame because she's the anomaly, and she's like, "Ah, you're the one at fault. You're the one causing all this." Like, no. Wait, what was it she said there? Oh, I just want to see what she said before. Yes. So you brought this disaster. Ugh. You simply do not care. Oh. Normal human. You dare say it wasn't your doing? I'm not you asleep, Agar? Scheming. Oh, what's the Inquisitor talking? Has been here for half a day. What disaster? What grotesque? Don't we voluntarily enter the sea? What other Agar are there? I don't understand. Yeah, something's going on. Pure waste. Time's correct. I haven't seen long since apprehend you first. All of a sudden the Inquisitor sheets her blade. Inside she draws a hand cannon, grips it in both hands and aims at Scotty. Oh gosh. Get down. Oh. Ah. Hello? Ammo. An extra bullet hole. Can't return this to Mr. Shiosei. Oh, she shot a bullet through it. Even without a scratch. How can you be? My arm was true. My aim was true. My arm. You finished your weapon. Don't use it lightly. Otherwise you wouldn't have been able to talk to me. I understand what you're doing. I don't care. I don't want to. A beam of light pierces the dead of night, shone directly to Scotty's face. The far end of the road from where the light came appears a single figure carrying a lamp. His face shows no expression. Her impatientness has gone. But in the instant she is not so bright, the Inquisitor's face shines. Hey! Hey! Got through it. I will finish this now because I have to go off. But I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll try and do more soon enough. So, have a good day. See you then.